It's been a little over a year since Lynette Hardaway, better known to our viewers as Diamond of the dynamic sister duo Diamond and Silk, you remember, died way too soon at the age of 51. Her sister, Rochelle Richardson, also known as Silk, has continued their work to share their powerful conservative voice with the nation. Silk, thank you for coming back. We're happy to have you here on Flashpoint.
Wow, thank you so much for having me. It's been a minute, but guess what, you all? I am here.
Yeah, and we're glad you are. So can you give us an overview about this past year, how it's been for, I know it was devastating for you personally and professionally, but you've taken on the mantle of Diamond and Silk.
That's right. I am continuing the torch of trying to help save America. That's the hill that my sister passed away on. She wanted America saved. She wanted humanity to be brought back to normal, okay, and decency. That's exactly what she wanted. And you know, one thing that I said at her celebration of life is that after she passed and I went within myself, it's like I heard this voice from God say, I needed her more. And that's the thing that's been sticking with me all the way through this here particular time. And guess what, you all? God have her in the palm of his hand, and he has me right here with you all, continuing this thing of trying to save America by educating the masses, letting them know right from wrong, in from out, just letting everybody know that, look, we are America here, and we cannot allow these demonic spirits to come into our country and take it away from us.
That's right. You're preaching, sister. That's good stuff right there. Listen, I want to know, why did you decide to keep the, you've continued the name Diamond and Silk. Why are you keeping the name that way?
Well, Diamond and Silk is a registered trademark name. It's a brand name. You know, whenever Colonel Sanders passed away from Kentucky Fried Chicken, they still use his name and his photo.
That's true.
And continue the brand. That's correct. If Ben or Jerry die from Ben and Jerry, are they going to change the name of the ice cream? Let me tell you one thing. My sister and I, we're still a team. It may not be Diamond and Silk, but Diamond is always with Silk. And
Amen.
That's how I see it. It's always going to be Diamond and Silk.
Got it. Come on. All right. So I know your show, Diamond and Silk Chit Chat, airs Monday through Fridays live on Lindell TV at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Tell us, how's God blessed you with this program, and how's your program experienced this past year?
Wow. Okay. So you know that my sister was basically the deliverer. She was the voice, all right? They say that I was the, the silent ones, but I can tell them silent can be a little bit violent, all right? But God has been in this position now for my voice to shine and for me to speak out against a lot of different things in the way that I know to do it. And that's just downright to the naked, nasty, low down, gutter ridden truth. That's all I know to do. So I'm here, I'm doing it. People love it. More people are coming on board, supporting. I really, truly appreciate all of our followers. Everybody is still there, and we're continuing to build this mission of saving America.
All right, so let's talk about the book, The Awakening of Diamond and Silk. Now, it was written with Diamond and published in 2020. Tell us about what's in that book so we can tell our viewers how to get it.
Certainly. Well, you know, that book, it travels back down memory lane. We go back to, our childhoods, our upraising, our mother, our father, being a sharecropper and my father and my mother owning their own business and so forth. And then we venture off into how we got into the political span of this, how we jumped into the political arena, how we became Diamond and Silk in this, like I said, this political arena. And then we sum it up, of course, talking about the pandemic and so forth, and gave our feelings about that, only to turn out that what we basically stated in our book, okay, look, it turned out to be true. So it's an amazing book. Oh, yes, it's an amazing book, and I want everybody to go to diamondsilkstore.com. You can purchase the book, get the book, read the book if you want to know more about diamond and silk. And we actually have the entire Uprising bundle that includes the bag, the coffee mug, the bookmarker, along with the book. So thank you. This here supports the mission. It keeps me going, you all. Whenever you support me, I can then turn around and support you.
Wonderful. All right, so I want to get you to weigh. That brings us up to speed, but I want to get your take. You've been on for a couple minutes here listening to the conversation. What do you think about this border? What should Americans be concerned with when it comes to this border crisis?
Well, America should be concerned that we are being invaded by terrorists, okay? Illegal aliens. They call it migration and immigrants. I call them aliens. Title 8, Code 1324 clearly states that it's illegal to aid and abet an alien. And that's what's happening there at the border. If they can take and lock up American citizens for January the 6th, talking about trespass, they trespass at the Capitol. Well, we have individuals coming over here into our country, trespassing right here in America, and nothing is being done to them except they're being given iPhones and IDs and rent-free apartments. And that is disgusting, and Americans need to wake up and speak out against what's going on in our country. And when it comes down to Jim Crow Joe, he can't blame nobody but himself, y'all. Nobody but himself, because he has the power to shut that border down. He don't need no legislation. We already have the laws and the rules on the book. All he got to do is follow the law, not break it.
You know what? I need to give you her phone number, because you can get some tips, man.
That was perfect.
She's perfect. Yeah.
Every word you just said. Perfect.
And you know what I hear, Silk? I hear diamond in those comments. That's what I hear.
Let me tell you something. It's been like that from beginning to end, you all. And
right.
As she speaks through me, and I have to deliver this, then let it come out. Let it be so. Let it be so. Because we played on the same playing field when it came down to our country. Our country needs to be secure. One thing Diamond will always say, don't you secure your house? Then America House needs to be secure. Let me tell y'all something. She taught me well, all right? And all I got to do is to say is that I learned from the best.
All right, come on now. All right, we got to move. Let's move on. I only got a few minutes. All right, look at this. Shock. Following Obama's meeting with Biden, the resident agreed to bring in former president's deputy campaign manager, Jen O'Malley Dillon, to take over his re-election campaign. Obama in full control now. I think he's always been in control. But Luke, I want to get your take on that. His former deputy campaign manager?
Yeah, they're looking for some of the magic again. Joe doesn't have this. He doesn't have any sort of the enthusiasm and the energy behind his campaign that propelled Obama into office. And I believe that ultimately it's going to come down to the fact that the people who were running the Obama administration are going to be running this campaign and pushing it forward. And I believe they've already been intricately involved in the administration so far because they're in full-on damage control mode. They don't know what on earth is going on. There is no market achievements that this administration has. There is no history or foreign policy accomplishments like Donald Trump had. There is nothing that he's going to be able to have as his legacy. And so they're pulling together now to try to establish that, and then also trying to push forward into realizing that this is the guy they have selected to go up against Donald Trump in the general election. There is no way on earth they're going to be able to get him across the finish line. He is going to have to go back into his basement just to save face from all of the criticism that he's going to be getting from everybody on all sides. There is no sort of thought process behind having him up as a candidate. It was just the natural ebb and flow of him remaining in the spot and trying to lead this party into oblivion.
All right, Rick, I mean, you hear Luke and you saw what that tweet said. It almost sounds like Obama is concerned. He's a little scared about this isn't going the right direction. Is that the way you see it, or do you see it differently?
Man, it's not just Obama, Gene. I guarantee you the decision makers, they're already rearranging the puzzle pieces. There is no way that on August 22nd, when the Democrats emerge from Chicago from their convention that the nominee is going to be Joe Biden. It's not going to happen. It's going to be Michelle or Gavin or somebody new that we're not even thinking of. This disaster at the border, all the other disasters that have happened, they cannot put this guy up in November. Trump will trounce him. So it's going to be somebody else that comes in, and everybody from the Democrat side will act like, okay, see, you know, not as controversial as Biden or Trump. Here's somebody that can make everybody feel good. That's what's coming, and that's what we need to be prepared for.
All right. Well, let me ask Silk. What do you think? You heard what Rick said. Do you think something's going to happen and Biden is not going to be the nominee come August?
No, I don't believe that he's going to be the nominee. I don't even think that he is the what they call the president. I call it the residence. I believe that Obama is the puppet master behind the puppet Joe, and that he is the one pulling the strings when it comes to all of this here. He's actually been the secret government behind the scenes of everything that's going on in our country. So, yeah, they're going to want to put up somebody else, but I don't know nobody else that can beat Donald J. Trump. He is the only man with a master plan to make America great again. And you got Jim Crow Joe Biden that got this country in such a mess. We need President Trump to dig us out. We don't need no Big Mike. We don't need no Little Mike. We don't need no Nikki Haley or Haley Nikki. We don't need none of that. All we need is President Donald J. Trump.
Oh, Silk, I have missed you.